brace yourself. This weekend isn't just another predictable alignment of the stars, it's a monumental financial reckoning. If you fail to heed this moment, you risk overlooking the most crucial wealth-generating opportunity of the entire year. Today, Sunday, April 19th, precisely at 9:40 p.m., the Sun transitions from the fiery impulsiveness of Aries into the grounded stability of Taurus. With this celestial shift, a profound transformation ripples through the cosmic frequency. This isn't merely a change of seasons. This is the universe, at long last, truly compensating individuals for their intrinsic worth. And let me be clear, I'm not speaking in metaphors. I'm talking about genuine monetary gains, concrete opportunities, and unexpected financial breakthroughs that seemingly manifest out of thin air. Yet, here's the critical piece of information few are discussing. This pivotal shift occurs just hours after one of the most formidable planetary collisions of the year. Have you been experiencing an unusual weight or tightness in your chest, a sensation as though an invisible force is pressing down on you? Keep listening, because there's a precise astrological reason behind this feeling right now, and I'll delve into it shortly. Stay with me, because in this very moment, you are poised on the precipice of an event that many will only grasp once it's already slipped away. A cosmic gateway is swinging open, but its aperture is limited to a very specific, brief window. Soon, when I reveal which 3 zodiac signs are destined to hit the ultimate jackpot, you'll fully grasp why recent times have felt so extraordinarily intense. That relentless pressure you've been under, it's on the verge of yielding immense rewards. Consider this. Have the past few weeks felt akin to an exhausting uphill battle, as if you're perpetually pushing a massive boulder against an invisible current? Every endeavor, every step forward, seemingly met with overwhelming resistance, frustrating delays, and unforeseen roadblocks. That feeling isn't a figment of your imagination, nor is it merely bad luck. It is, in fact, the universe orchestrating a very deliberate, profound test. And here's the breakthrough. Today, as the Sun makes its grand entrance into Taurus, you successfully pass that test. What many fail to realize is that the financial acceleration unfolding this weekend isn't solely dependent on the Sun's shift into a new zodiac sign. Its true power stems from what immediately preceded it. Only hours before the Sun embarks on its journey into Taurus, Mars, the fiery planet of drive, ambition, and unyielding will, collides head-on with Saturn, the stern planet of restriction, limitation, and rigorous discipline. This potent conjunction culminates today at 6:40 p.m., marking one of the most challenging and profoundly frustrating transits of the entire year. Imagine flooring the gas pedal while the emergency brake remains fully engaged. Every aspiration you push towards feels utterly stalled. Every structure you endeavor to build seems impenetrably blocked. The sheer emotional weight of this dynamic is utterly crushing. If you've been experiencing that persistent pressure in your chest, that profound heaviness I referenced earlier, this is its astrological root. Your nervous system is acutely registering the intense cosmic friction generated by Mars's collision with Saturn. You are not imagining it. Your very being intuitively senses that something monumental is on the verge of transforming. But understand this, the universe isn't simply imposing hardship, it is meticulously forging you. When Mars encounters Saturn, its intention isn't to halt your progress. Rather, it's a profound test of your seriousness, a cosmic inquiry into your willingness to commit to the arduous work, to withstand immense pressure, and to maintain unwavering dedication, even when every obstacle seems insurmountable. And those who successfully navigate this trial, those who persist despite feeling the weight of the world pushing back, these are precisely the individuals who are destined to be rewarded. Because less than 3 hours after that intense Mars-Saturn collision, the radiant Sun gracefully shifts into Taurus. And as it does, all that accumulated pressure, all that gnawing frustration, all that persistent grinding, and every ounce of rigorous discipline transmutes directly into tangible currency. The very struggles you endured become the bedrock of your success. The resistance you faced transforms into an extraordinary reward. This is the intricate mechanism of the universe. It doesn't simply bestow wealth upon those who ask politely. It first requires you to prove your capacity to handle it. If you felt utterly crushed by the burdens of recent weeks, it's because you are undergoing a crucial preparation for what lies ahead. This momentous financial portal is opening this weekend, and it will not linger. Here's the crucial insight. We are now stepping into a potent 4-day financial portal, active from today, April 18th, straight through Tuesday, April 22nd. This isn't some nebulous, set your intentions and manifest abundance type of energy. This is a precisely targeted cosmic event, meticulously designed for long overdue financial rewards to abruptly materialize. The Sun's entry into Taurus today acts as the immediate trigger. However, this entire 4-day window is supercharged with accelerated manifestation energy. Why? Because Taurus is magnificently ruled by Venus, the planet synonymous with money, luxury, beauty, and inherent worth. When the Sun, representing our core identity and life force, transitions into this sign, it casts an illuminating spotlight on one profound question: what are you genuinely worth? Not what you intellectually believe, not what you merely hope for, but what the universe itself has determined you have undeniably earned. And this is where the plot truly thickens. Taurus presides over the second house of the zodiac, the domain of personal resources, earned income, material assets, and fundamental security. This sector of your birth chart literally governs your bank account. When the Sun illuminates this region, it bypasses abstract spiritual lessons. Instead, it engages directly with cold, hard, quantifiable value. For the ensuing 4 weeks, while the Sun sojourns through Taurus, the cosmic focus deliberately shifts from the primal fight for survival, Aries energy, to the deliberate, steady accumulation of wealth, Taurus energy. But this weekend, this highly specific window, is when the floodgates truly burst open. The energy that felt stubbornly blocked, the money that was inexplicably delayed, the recognition that was unfairly withheld, all of it is poised for simultaneous release. And if you happen to be one of the 3 signs I'm about to unveil, you're not just receiving a modest financial boost, you're on the cusp of hitting the cosmic lottery. 3 signs are slated for profound financial compensation. And this is no mere coincidence. Let me state this unequivocally: this potent energy benefits everyone. The entire zodiac will experience a degree of financial stabilization and clarity as the Sun enters Taurus. However, 3 particular signs are uniquely positioned to receive disproportionate windfalls during this concentrated 4-day portal. When I speak of windfalls, I'm referring to abrupt salary increases, surprise bonuses, highly lucrative opportunities that seemingly descend from the heavens, or the immediate, resounding success of a project you've been diligently toiling on for months. This is the kind of money that makes you pause, jaw agape, and exclaim, "Wait, where on earth did this come from?" The 3 signs are Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. If you identify with one of these signs, or if you possess significant placements within them in your personal birth chart, you must pay exceptionally close attention to the unfolding events between now and Tuesday. Because the universe isn't merely acknowledging effort, it's meticulously settling karmic debts, rectifying historical imbalances, and ensuring that those who have been systematically undervalued, underpaid, and overlooked finally receive their rightful due. Let me break down exactly why each of these signs is about to experience a massive financial shift. Taurus. Your inherent worth has just experienced an astronomical surge. If you are a Taurus, this is unequivocally your time. While the Sun's annual transit through your sign always ushers in a renewed sense of vitality, confidence, and personal power, this year is profoundly different. For the past 8 arduous years, you've been navigating the relentless influence of Uranus in your sign. Uranus, the planet of radical chaos, profound disruption, and sudden, unforeseen change, has been systematically dismantling your foundational sense of stability, violently shaking your finances, and compelling you to rebuild your life from scratch repeatedly. It has been utterly exhausting, deeply destabilizing, and, quite frankly, profoundly unfair. However, right now, Uranus rests at the very last degree of Taurus, 29 degrees, famously known as the anaretic degree. This signifies the absolute climax, the most intense and culminating point of the entire sign. It's as if the universe is declaring, all right, one final test, one ultimate shake-up, and then liberation. And then, on April 23rd, a mere 4 days from today, Venus, your benevolent ruling planet, forms a potent conjunction with Uranus at this exact critical degree. This celestial alignment is the cosmic equivalent of a slot machine hitting 777s. An instantaneous release of all that pent-up tension, all that persistent instability, all that gnawing uncertainty, now magnificently converting into immediate financial reward. But here's precisely what makes this weekend so uniquely critical for you, Taurus. The Sun's ingress into your sign today powerfully activates your first house, the domain of self, identity, and personal presence. After dedicating a month to your 12th house, a realm often associated with introspection, hidden work, and behind-the-scenes effort, you are now dramatically stepping into the cosmic spotlight. And when you do, people will not just notice, they will be drawn to you. You're not simply more visible, you are radiating an undeniable magnetism, emitting a frequency of profound value that the universe is finally prepared to reciprocate with tangible, cold, hard cash. If you've been patiently awaiting a promotion, it materializes now. If you've been unjustly underpaid, the equitable correction arrives now. If you've meticulously cultivated a side hustle in the shadows, it powerfully breaks through now. The era of delays is conclusively over. The struggle has reached its end. You are about to be compensated with nothing less than your exact full worth. Leo, brace yourself. Your career is on the verge of an explosive trajectory, and your bank account is set to follow suit. If you felt like you're teetering on the brink of something immense, you are absolutely correct. This potent Taurus sun shift is dynamically activating your 10th house, the illustrious domain of career, public reputation, and enduring legacy. And when the Sun, your magnificent ruling planet, illuminates this sector, it doesn't merely whisper, it roars. This is the very quadrant of your chart that dictates your professional standing, your inherent authority, and how the world perceives your achievements. Right now, the universe has concluded its observation of your behind-the-scenes efforts. It is time for you to decisively step into the executive chair, claim your rightful leadership position, take center stage, and be justly compensated for it. Here's what's unfolding. All the dazzling creative genius, all the formidable leadership skills, all the organizational brilliance you've meticulously poured into your work are finally receiving their due recognition. Not merely through praise, not simply through acknowledgement, but through substantial monetary reward. This weekend, you might find yourself receiving an offer you never anticipated. You could be promoted without even needing to ask. You might publicly launch a project that instantly skyrockets to success. The fundamental truth is this: your value is no longer up for negotiation. People see it, the market recognizes it, and the universe is unequivocally ensuring you are paid commensurate with it. Yet, there's an even deeper layer to this cosmic unfolding. Mars, the planet of decisive action and relentless drive, is simultaneously surging through your ninth house, the realm of expansion, higher learning, and grand vision. This powerful alignment signifies that you're not merely getting paid more, you are actively stepping into a significantly larger role, one replete with increased visibility, heightened responsibility, and a substantially greater financial upside. If you've been holding back, consciously playing small, or waiting for external permission to shine, stop immediately. This weekend demands that you claim your authority unequivocally and without apology. Because the universe will not reward you for concealing your light. It will, instead, reward you for boldly leading. And when you embrace that leadership, the money will follow instantly. Scorpio, prepare for hidden money to powerfully surface, and its magnitude will likely exceed your wildest expectations. Your relationship with money has always been intricate, nuanced, and profound. You don't merely earn money, you possess the alchemical ability to transform it. You don't simply accumulate wealth, you masterfully extract it from realms others can't even perceive. And this weekend, that unparalleled skill set is poised to yield massive dividends. Here's the cosmic explanation. The Sun's entry into Taurus dynamically activates the pivotal axis between your seventh house, partnerships, contracts, one-on-one relationships, and your eighth house, shared resources, debts, inheritances, and other people's money. When this potent axis becomes illuminated, it doesn't concern itself with superficial transactions. It delves deep into the uncovering of hidden assets. This could manifest as a tax refund significantly larger than anticipated, the unexpected forgiveness of a substantial debt, an inheritance you were unaware of, a favorable legal settlement, a highly lucrative contract with a partner, or an investment that suddenly pays off in a way that utterly shocks you. But the true magic crescendos on April 23rd, when Venus forms a powerful conjunction with Uranus at the final, anaretic degree of Taurus. This profound aspect directly opposes your first house, meaning it will activate your identity and self-worth through other people's resources. In essence, someone else's financial flow becomes the catalyst for your breakthrough. And here's a truth most astrologers may overlook. Scorpio is statistically the most likely sign to receive truly unexpected windfalls during this portal. Why? Because you intrinsically understand crisis, you master transformation, and you grasp that genuine wealth frequently emerges from fearlessly navigating situations that would paralyze everyone else. While others succumb to panic amidst instability, you intuitively discern opportunity. While others meticulously avoid complexity, you courageously lean into it. And this weekend, the universe is profoundly rewarding. That audacious courage with resources you might not have even known were at your disposal. If you've been actively negotiating a deal, this is the precise moment it will close decisively on your terms. If you've been anticipating a significant financial shift within a partnership, it manifests now. If you've been burdened by debt or pervasive financial stress, this is when profound relief arrives. The money that has felt stagnated and inaccessible is about to flow forth powerfully, and when it does, it will fundamentally alter everything. What happens on April 23rd will shock you. Now, while the broader financial portal ignites this weekend, there is one singular day you absolutely must circle on your calendar, Thursday, April 23rd. This date marks the culmination of the month's most explosive financial event. On this day, Venus, the celestial body governing money, beauty, and attraction, forms a powerful conjunction with Uranus, the planet of sudden, lightning-strike change and radical liberation, precisely at the 29th degree of Taurus. Allow me to elaborate on why this particular alignment is so immensely significant. The 29th degree of any zodiac sign is known as the anaretic degree. It symbolizes the absolute climax, the ultimate breaking point, the precise moment where everything that has been meticulously building finally reaches critical mass and explodes bass. When a slow-moving outer planet like Uranus resides at this degree, it's akin to a pressure cooker operating at its maximum, most volatile capacity. And when Venus, the very ruler of money, converges with Uranus at this exact volatile point, it creates what astrologers universally term a wild card aspect. This is the definitive signature of instant wealth. Think unexpected bonuses, swift approvals, and out-of-nowhere opportunities that can transform your financial situation overnight. But here's the crucial caveat. Uranus doesn't bestow money upon you merely for comfort. It grants you resources to set you free. The wealth channeled through this potent aspect is meticulously designed to fund your independence, not to burden you with further obligations. It is meant to empower your break from systems that have kept you confined and diminished. Therefore, if you receive money during this extraordinary window, pay close attention to the intuitive whispers guiding you on how to utilize it. Because this is far more than a mere bonus, it is a profound liberation fund. It is the universe providing you with the very resources needed to finally walk away from what has been draining your energy and step boldly into your authentic purpose. And then, less than 48 hours following this explosive conjunction, Uranus itself departs Taurus and embarks on its journey into Gemini on April 25th. This marks nothing short of a generational shift. Uranus transits a sign only once every 7 years, and it will not return to this precise position for another 84 years. What this momentous shift signifies is that the financial energy, which for the past 8 years has been intently focused on tangible, physical assets, is now poised for a complete pivot towards intellectual assets. The new economy that is actively emerging will not primarily reward those who simply hoard land and gold. Instead, it will profusely reward individuals who can move with agility, think with incisive sharpness, and communicate with brilliant clarity. But before that profound long-term shift fully takes hold, the universe is diligently paying out everyone who resiliently navigated and survived the challenging Taurus era. And that significant payout, my friends, commences this weekend. The universe doesn't negotiate. It pays what's owed. Here is a fundamental truth you must grasp. This isn't about mere luck. It's not about passively manifesting or visualizing, nor is it about lighting candles and simply hoping for the best. This is about a profound karmic settlement. For the past several weeks, you have been rigorously tested. You have contended with frustrating delays, relentless resistance, profound frustration, and unforeseen roadblocks. You may have questioned if your efforts were truly worthwhile. You may have even contemplated giving up, settling for far less than you deserve. But you didn't. You persevered. You kept pushing forward. You consistently showed up, even when absolutely nothing seemed to move, and through it all, the universe was watching. Because here's a critical insight about Saturn, the planet that has been relentlessly grinding against Mars all week. Saturn doesn't reward instantaneous effort. It rewards endurance. It patiently observes who remains standing long after the pressure has broken everyone else. And those who survive, those resilient few, they are compensated double. This weekend, as the Sun makes its grand entry into Taurus, it's not merely inaugurating a new astrological season. It is initiating a cosmic payout for every single individual who passed the test. The universe is meticulously assessing everything you have built, every sacrifice you have made, every hardship you have endured, and it is assigning a precise, tangible dollar amount to it. And for Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, that amount is poised to be truly significant. But even if your sun sign isn't one of these three, you remain an integral part of this monumental shift. The transition from the impulsive energy of Aries to the grounded stability of Taurus inherently stabilizes everyone's finances. It anchors the chaos, introduces clarity to budgets, and compels a realistic, honest assessment of worth across the board. The pivotal question remains: are you truly prepared to receive what you've rightfully earned, or will you allow self-doubt to talk you out of it? The one thing you cannot do this weekend: there is one absolutely critical mistake you cannot afford to make this weekend. If there's a single misstep people repeatedly commit during such a powerful portal, it is precisely this: they undervalue themselves. The sun in Taurus demands an intrinsic, visceral knowing of your worth, not merely an intellectual understanding, nor a superficial affirmation you recite, but an undeniable, non-negotiable fact embedded deep within your being. If you approach negotiations, contracts, or new opportunities this weekend still harboring doubts about whether you truly deserve what you're asking for, you will inevitably receive nothing more than what you settle for. This cosmic energy is not one of timid humility. This is not the moment to play small or to be overly reasonable. This is the time to boldly state your price, stand unequivocally firm, and allow the universe to meet you precisely there. Because here's a profound truth most people fail to grasp: the universe can only ever compensate you for what you genuinely believe you are worth. If you continue to operate from a mindset of scarcity, "I'll take whatever I can get," or "I'm just grateful to even be considered," you are effectively capping your own potential. The financial portal swinging open this weekend functions as a precise frequency match. It will deliver to you exactly what you are internally vibrating. So, if your aspiration is the jackpot, you must possess an unwavering belief that you are inherently worth that jackpot. Not a hopeful wish, not a vague desire, an absolute conviction. If you've been carrying old limiting programming around money, the ingrained belief that you must perpetually struggle, that true wealth is reserved for others, that you are simply not that kind of persons, this weekend is your monumental opportunity to decisively burn those narratives down. Because the sun in Taurus has arrived to fundamentally rebuild your sense of value from the ground up. And that transformative process begins with your resolute refusal to negotiate for anything less than you profoundly deserve. This isn't just money, it's a new timeline. This is far more profound than just receiving money. This is the genesis of a completely new timeline. What is unfolding this weekend transcends a mere financial boost. It represents a critical timeline split, and entirely dependent on how you consciously navigate these next 4 pivotal days, you will either decisively step into a future where you are finally truly valued, justly compensated, and inherently secure, or you will remain entrenched in the reality where you continue to contend for mere scraps. The decisive factor lies in your willingness to claim what is rightfully yours. Because the universe will not impose abundance upon you. It will not override your sacred free will. Instead, it will strategically place unparalleled opportunities directly in front of you, and then it will patiently observe to see if you courageously seize them. Some individuals will encounter these offers and immediately deem them too good to be true. They will hesitate. They will second-guess. They will talk themselves out of their own good fortune. And by the time they finally feel ready, the portal will have irrevocably closed. But others, those who intuitively grasp the monumental significance of this precise moment, they will move with swift, decisive action. They will utter a resounding yes before every single detail is meticulously figured out. They will operate from a place of profound trust, knowing the universe would never present something they weren't inherently prepared for. And when they act, everything fundamentally shifts. This is the set week, where fortunes are dramatically rewritten, where careers experience exponential acceleration, where people who've been stuck for years suddenly achieve profound liberation. And if you are reading these words right now, it is because you are unequivocally destined to be one of them. The portal stands wide open. The rigorous test is complete. The universe is poised and ready to pay. The sole remaining question is, are you ready to fully receive it? If you stayed with me until this moment, I extend my sincere gratitude for your invaluable attention. Should you have found this content enlightening and wish to delve into more such insights, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is profoundly appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or reflections in the comments section below. Until our next connection, take excellent care and remember to subscribe for more illuminating content.